What's up, guys? Last video we talked about feathered treble hooks on jerkbaits. So just like this, as you can see, a little bit of ostrich feather on there. Now this bait has been fished. There's definitely some quills missing on it, and it's been chomped. So this video, we're about to look at that. This is the put up or shut up video. Like, this is the one where I'm convincing you guys, like, hey, I'm not crazy. This is something that actually works. You're about to see where those fish were targeting on that jerkbait. Because I'm telling you, when you're looking at that fish, when you caught that fish and you're looking at where that hook is, you can clearly tell that they were targeting that ostrich feather treble hook in the front of the bait. Because every one of them had it right there. Had that whole bait just right in its mouth, and that feather treble hook was the hook that got them every single time. So let's take a look at it, guys. So, had the day off work, decided to come out here, try to do a little bit of fishing. Think there's some signs that I need to go home. First of all, plug on the boat won't seal, my little mechanical lock deal, so that's great. The boat motor's not peeing. It's having water come out from underneath the cowling, which is just awesome. Casting something got caught on my spinning reel and ruined that for the day, so that's done. This has all happened in 15 minutes. Might be a sign to go home. I think I'm going to finish fishing out this little deal, but I'm trying to get a video for you guys about, good Lord, I'm catching everything on the bottom too. I'm trying to get you guys a video about this feathered treble hook and how it works in the fall, but man, there's a lot of telltale signs. I should just go home and count my losses right now, because things get worse, it's going to start getting expensive. It's not already really expensive with the boat motor. So boat stands for about another $1,000, and today's one of those days. That makes up for it, though. As you can see, a little feathered treble right there, and I caught him right in the eyeball. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Nice little fish. Feathered treble. Sweet. They're getting smaller, but again, he had that by that front treble hook, that feathered treble hook that we got on there. May not have made a difference. He may have hit it the same if I didn't have it on there, but he was definitely targeting that front part of that bait, which is exactly where that feathered treble hook was. Since it's wet, you really can't see it too well. It collapses down a lot, but when it's in the water, it expands out real good. Not huge, but again, fish on that front treble. Alright guys, we made a subtle bait change. We've caught 2 and we've had 3 follow it to the boat. And they've been pretty hot up and heavy on it, so I know we're close to getting it right. So I switched from more of a table rock shad color Megabass 110+1 to this one. It's got a chartreuse belly, so it's got a lot of the same tints to it. It's just a little bit more see-through. I'm hoping this is going to make the difference. I didn't bring Pro Blue today, and I probably should have. It's at home. I thought the water was going to be a lot more dingy than what it is, but I'm hoping this is that little tweak that we need to get them to commit, because like I said, they're reacting to it good, they're following it, they're just not finishing on that bait. That's what we need them to do. Again, it's not a real big one, and I'm not saying it's a coincidence. The treble hook that's in the mouth, it's the feathered one. Alright guys, at the end of the day, it just was not the best day for a jerkbait on that lake for me. And the reason why is, boat motor was kind of broken. I wasn't able to chase the wind as much as I needed to. I really needed some sort of wind, especially with that 4-foot clarity of water. It just didn't work out that well. I was able to troll around a little bit and kind of get around some sort of a wind, and that's how I ended up catching 2 more on a finesse swim bait. Check that out. Guy on the Temptation Tackle little swimmer. Pretty clear, just a clear color with a little bit of white pearl on the top with a little bit of flake. That's all she is. It's tiny, but fish on it. Go. Another one on the old Temptation paddle tail swim bait. Just a little clear color with a little bit of sparkle on the top. That's a good thing about the Temptation one, so you can get them any color you want. Good kind of a clearish color that's great for like clear water. The water clarity is like 4 foot today, but decent little fish. It's got a little notch taken out of the top of them, but another one on the Temptation swimmer. So at the end of the day, I really didn't do the best job of showing you guys the true potential of this ostrich feather on the treble hook on a jerkbait. So it's something, test out yourself, see if it works. 3 of those fish did have that hook in their mouth, and they were definitely targeting that section of the jerkbait. So it's definitely something to play around with more. I'm not saying it's a cure-all, like this is gonna make them bite a jerkbait all the time, because clearly it didn't. You still need wind, you still need clarity, you still need good jerkbait conditions, but it's just something that might be able to trigger them into committing to your jerkbait at certain times when otherwise they wouldn't. So hit that subscribe button for more stuff to come. We got some cool stuff coming out. Got more fishing, got tournaments, got more bait tips, got a whole bunch more stuff coming. So subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're in the know when I release new videos. Thanks guys, see ya.